Hi, how are you? Today, I'm going to cover some additional supplementation that I think is critical for improving overall immune capacity. I don't want to use the word boosting, which I think is somewhat misleading. A boosted immune system can actually work against you. We know that should you get compromised in some capacity, that your immune system can kind of overheat and produce too much fluid, too much mucus in your lungs, and that could be a problem. What I'm interested in is making your body adapt better, be in better condition given the times that we're living in. In some of the earlier videos, I covered material that has to do with our thinking, how it is that we can tell what is true from information that we need to discriminate against, and the volume of information that we're dealing with on a daily basis. So I will cover that kind of interaction on a future video. Today what I want to do is teach how to be a little bit stronger in light of events, how to build a stronger body, like I said, a more resilient immune system. I think overall resilience. One of the things that I said that I actually advocate for is sticking to your habits as best as you can. That is, get up at an appropriate time in the morning. Try not to oversleep unless you've gone to bed late and you're not well rested. Try to get to bed earlier. Turn the TV off. Don't try to watch television or your cell phone past, let's say, 9 p.m. Switch over to the settings in your phone. Turn off the blue light if you need to look at your phone. When you wake up in the morning, see if you can avoid listening to the news, answering emails, text messages. Give yourself about an hour if possible at all. In these times, probably to get yourself out of a groggy state of mind, doing a nice cold shower. I would say go to YouTube, listen to anything by Wim Hof, find out about doing cold baths, cold showers. Cryotherapy would be terrific, except most cryotherapy destinations and saunas right now, like gyms, are closed. So I'm going to cover a couple of nutrients with you that I think would be good to add to your war chest, that you can put in there every day, along with sleep, exercise, proper mindfulness practices, if you know how to meditate. If not, we'll discuss that too. So one of the things that I think is most important, of course, are probiotics. The company that I like a lot, that I think would be very important at this point, is a company called Primal Defense. Actually, it's called Garden of Life. The probiotic itself is called Primal Defense. Primal Defense is a soil-based probiotics, and actually is extremely sticky. Makes your immune system, which is modulated primarily out of your bowel, work with greater efficiency. There's a probiotic which you actually sniff. It's called Nasobiotex. This is also available on Amazon through our office. It comes in a little container. And what you do is, before you go out of the house, if you're going to go out of the house at all, if you're concerned about sinus infections, you actually take about 1/16 of a teaspoon, a very tiny amount. You can mix in a little bit of water and sniff it up, or sniff it up directly from the container. So you can protect your sinuses, your upper respiratory tract, by infecting them with the right probiotics. These are critical in terms of protecting you against incoming infections and pathogens. Additional supplements that I think are really important around this time, I would recommend that in order to manage your moods a lot better, depending if you're dealing with anxiety, if that's a concern for you, very likely the use of a nutrient, an amino acid-like compound called uridine. Uridine has been studied for anxiety, reducing anxiety. It's all natural, by the way, showing depression. I recommend about 350 milligrams per day by a company called Nutritional, and it's also available on Amazon through our office. Typically what I recommend is crack the capsule open, put the contents underneath your tongue. Do this before bedtime. You're going to sleep better, you're going to wake up a lot clearer. A number of studies seem to indicate that the increase of a chemical in your blood called nitric oxide, which is really important so that you can work out better, build better muscle mass, and so on, will pivot on certain things that you can eat on a regular basis. You get beets are very high nitric oxide. One of the things that I would recommend is a nitric oxide concentrate. This one's called beetroot, and simple enough. The company that I like is Havasu. I use a number of their products. I use probably 1 or 2 scoops of this per day, either in a morning smoothie along with that, or a morning beverage, depending on how much I want to consume. I may mix it in with a number of other powders. Some of those are maca, cordyceps, which are extracts of mushrooms, which I think are really critical. A number of other things that I will talk about today, and then we're going to pick up in the next conversation to resveratrol, which is a combination of resveratrol, which is an extract of red wine, typically used and recommended by David Sinclair for purposes of life extension, how it works in improving DNA function. I think in these times, critical. It's also mixed in with a vitamin B3 analog called nicotine ribosine, which converts into another nutrient in your body called NAD. This is made by Thorne Research. I think it's a terrific product and really important in order to help your body deal with the impact of stress that we're going through now.